With respect to police brutality, I was beat up in handcuffs, and I was 16.
No disrespect to your situation,
Oh,
but you would have to tell me everything that happened.
It's a heartfelt conversation that is going viral. On the left, the man is describing his awful experience with police. On the right, a police officer.
I think there was 5 of us fighting. Somebody called the cops. They arrived on the scene. Everybody was in handcuffs. They told us we were all going to jail. We understood. Sat down on the curb. We were still talking to each other. An officer looks at me, tells me to shut up. And then I start talking about the officer, talking about him personally, like attacks. He began to get more and more angry. He got in my face. He told me to shut up again. I said no. And then he punched me in the chest. And I said, you hit like a and he punched me in the face, to which I fell on the ground, all in handcuffs. Like, yeah, now we're not talking anymore, huh? Yeah, now we're quiet. Now we shut up. At the time, I thought I shouldn't have said anything. This is my fault. Only later to learn that that was police brutality. And
I don't want you to get upset.
no, you're fine. Yeah. You're
But what I dislike is when people are in handcuffs and they're talking so much crap. When you're in the wrong, dude, just take the shit that you took.
Right.
That's why I got here. You're in handcuffs. Just take the lick. Does that mean that you saying something, I should put my hands on you? Absolutely not. People can talk shit all the time. I've been called coon. I've been called Tom. I've been called by both black and whites, and I've had my blackness stripped from me. I've heard it all. It goes in one ear and not the other.
right. Yeah.
That officer is extremely wrong. Should he have gotten fired for that? Absolutely.
This video underscores the complexities that one can have in thinking about and talking about police interactions. Many violent encounters with police are not cut and dry, and it's possible to criticize a person who is talking crap to police while at the same time declaring that we all have a legal right to freedom of speech. And any police officer who responds to insults by engaging in violence should not be on the force. The fact is, many things can be true at the same time. We can say that a person is being rude or obnoxious or disrespectful, and we can criticize that disrespect in terms of immorality and a lack of personal character. But we can also say that legality is different, and it is not against the law to talk trash, hurl F-bombs at police, and tell cops to do things that are anatomically impossible. Likewise, we can sympathize with police and appreciate that they may have their feelings hurt, while simultaneously declaring that none of us in a just society can act on our feelings and take matters into our own hands in a way that breaks the law. Judges and juries get to decide the fate and punishment of criminals, not police. This TikTok video called "I'm a Cop, Ask Me Anything" fulfills one of the goals that many of us are seeking when it comes to improving law enforcement and increasing the chances that cops protect our constitutional rights. We need more calm, matter-of-fact conversations and dialogue between police and citizens. Our interactions with police shouldn't just be when they've pulled us over for a traffic violation or while they are looking for a criminal suspect and think that we are acting suspicious. We need interactions in a calmer environment, like on a panel or in a community event or on a show like this one. Anything where we can talk about our strong views on law enforcement, constitutional rights, and keeping our community safe. Kudos to the producers of this video series for bringing together somebody from Black Lives Matter with a black police officer. The conversation was riveting and humanizing, both for the police officer and the man who described getting victimized by police as a teenager. All of us can learn from each other. Being a cop is not easy. Likewise, being on the receiving end of a cop who is out of control can be dangerous and leave long-lasting scars. All of us need to work on making things better, de-escalating tensions, and realizing that we are all human beings with certain inherent rights to safety and dignity. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.